Hey guys, what's up? This is ScherBR talking. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about Romancing Saga Reuniverse, and it will probably be the first of a series of videos talking about this game, simply because we are now having a soft launch for today. Yeah, it got me by surprise because the game expected release for global audience is 23 of June. It's only a week from now, but they are probably releasing a soft launch to test the servers and things like the content if everything's okay, and I already managed to install the app, so I'll be testing this game on release. And guys, this game is very interesting. I will try to explain a little better how it is and how's the mechanics behind it. You can see that it's a sprite art. It's a very beautiful sprite art. The background art is also very nice. They have very good soundtrack. They even tell you to use headphones while you play. This game is very popular on Japan. It kind of tops even Final Fantasy games there. It's always on the top 10, sometimes on the top 5. I also saw one month where it was the top revenue of the month. You can see that this game was made with love for the franchise. It still keeps up most of the mechanics from a console version of Romancing Saga or the Saga franchise. You still learn techniques by playing, you still learn status on the end of battle. You have other ways to get the new techniques and new status, but the game is very free to play able. There's even an account on Japan that uses only story characters to clear all the content in the game. As far as I know, it was able to clear everything so far. Because the game is very different than your standard gacha game. Not only because every character works, but also because the way you progress is different. This game doesn't need too much time. I think this can be played as a side game. But it can also be your main game if you like to just invest on a lot of characters, likes to play with a lot of them and just make different squads. You can see there's even lizards. There are snowmen in this game. There are different races. There are different styles based on different times. There are samurais. There are knights. There are a lot of diversity on this game. There are people that like to chase waifus. They will have waifus on this game as well. There are people that just like to pursue strong characters, strong-willed characters, and there's everything here. And there's a lot of strategies, like I said, based because of the roles each one of these characters play. You also have different versions of the same characters, but it's not that like the gacha that just likes to do that to change the elemental version of the character. No, it changes it very much, even the weapon of choice, sometimes the abilities, and you can combine techniques that you learn from one style to another style. So this makes up for inheritance and things like that. So I think there's a lot of strategy involved. A lot of people will like this, and this game is mostly single player. You have something that can be said just like a word boss that the whole community faces off, and when it's defeated, everyone will get rewards. So I think this is the as close as it can get to cool. But there's no PvP, there's no competition, and I think the community for this game will also be better than some games that get some toxicity because of competition. So very chill to play, and you can save a lot of gems. You can. This game also uses the shard system, but they give you universal shards to progress with your characters as well. There's also a way to farm them daily, so I think it's not so heavy on having to pay. There's no pay walls in this game. Sure, there are limited units, limited characters can be a little better than some, but you don't need every one of them. You don't need a specific limited time units to clear content. So I think this game is better because of this. So let me click here on OK, and I'll tell you something here on this video. It's just the information that we have by clicking on news. They are saying what we will be able to play with the soft launch. It seems like not the whole game will be playable when launch. It will have a 1 week period. You can see that it will probably have one full day of maintenance because it starts today and ends on Sunday, and the release is 23, so I think they will have 1 day of maintenance. The available content will be the main story, episodes up 1 up to 5. I think this is the same version of the closed beta test that we did in the past. We have this. I played not much because the progress will be reset, but this soft launch won't have the progress reset. So this is why we have also 3 daily dungeons. This is for your daily farming. We also have a challenge. The challenge boss, I think it's mostly for one time clear. I'm not so sure. I don't remember this. But the event is for farming. You have 2 different summons here. The Platinum Summon, that's the Gem Summons. The Platinum ticket is for you to use tickets that you get by playing the tutorial, by getting some achievements, missions that can give you something, just like raise the level of number of units and get something. They will give you lots of platinum ticket summons, and there's a 5% chances of an SS character in this game. It's very nice. You can also get it by using tickets. We will also have a feature to data link, meaning that you can save your progress. You won't lose it because it's a soft launch, it's not closed beta. And for shops, we have daily shop, weekly shop, special shop, and dual shop. On dual shop, you also find a way to get gems by watching ads. With 5 ads a day, you can get an average of 100 gems. So take notice of this, and I don't think it's too intrusive. 5 ads is okay. On War of the Visions, we have 12 ads a day to get everything. It's a little more exhausting, and 100 gems is a good value in my opinion. So all of this will be released with the soft launch, and there's also a stage on the start of the game that you can farm an SS character, and it's very easy to do that. You just have to keep playing because the drop is low, but it's very on the start. So I think it's a good thing to do when you're starting the game because there won't be much thing to do. So this is it, guys. I think I already said too much. Is it just getting too long? But we'll be covering this game. I really like to play it. I played a little on the closest beta test, played a little on Japan, but I was expecting the full global release to really dedicate myself into covering it. So I really hope you guys enjoy this. You can try to search this app if you have one of these countries here, Singapore, Canada, or Italy. But if you don't want to stress out trying to search for the app, you can just get the news from my channel, and in 1 week it will have a global launch, and I will keep releasing content. Okay, this is it, guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see each other on the next one. Bye.